we had fabulous feedback from the first set of webinars, which focused on, in essentially, the emotional well-being of children, but tacitly on the emotional well-being of parents and how to find balance and create the right environment at home for everybody to stay sane. People loved it. And so we also worked with you to curate a series of resources online. So we have a number of pages that people can view. As part of those resources, we used your videos, the short bite-sized videos. And we also decided a little bit later on in the process that there were, based on feedback, because I think we've done something like six webinars, six different webinar series with you globally. After I think the third or fourth, we decided actually we wanted to do something a little bit more bespoke for different age groups. So we piloted and local family groups. So we piloted in our 3 hubs in Bangalore, in Gdynia in Poland, and in New York, where people were on stricter lockdown, and there were significant challenges for parents. A more kind of two-way conversational workshops for smaller groups of parents in for the early years, and then for the more teenage years, with questions being asked ahead of time. And all the parents that attended those found those hugely helpful because they were very much tailored to their own needs.
And it also gave us a really good insight into what are the specific challenges they were facing. And I feel like maybe built up that internal network of support a little bit.
Literally, it's everywhere in the globe. We have everything from Buenos Aires to Dubai to Australia, Singapore, London, wherever, New York, St. Louis,
Manila.
Manila, Bangalore always has a very strong attendance. They are one of our biggest attendees, largely because they're one of our biggest sites. So, and people, I think when we've had those local sessions, in Poland and in Bangalore, they have really appreciated the cultural sensitivity that you're able to show. And I think that's about you as an individual as well, because you have that global experience. People feel like you understand their context. So, one of our key measures has been through our employee surveys, which we do on 3 times a year. And we've seen that, and also analyzing some of the sentiment and the comments that go alongside that, people feel like they're well supported, and our engagement scores have not gone down. In fact, they've gone up during a period that could have been a disaster. And I would credit a big part of that to the support we are providing for parents, be that the webinars and events or the materials that they can draw on. To be honest, there's only a small number of ways, to my mind, that you can measure any intervention. One is the feedback that you get at the time. And consistently, we've been above 9.5 out of 10 overall for each of the interventions.